Sorry, I thought I'd finish this before you arrived. Pull up a chair. We're about to go off on a ride. This is from Monday and a perfect riding day and photography too, because the light was hazy sunlight, which is just what I enjoy, and without the bright contrast you get lovely colour rendition. So yes, we're going up over Firbank Fell, where you get some fantastic views up there, quite magical. In fact, it was a beautiful ride. This is the first part of that ride, and be another couple of parts later on. But hope you enjoy this one, and we'll see you at the end. I'll just get on with this.
Here we are at Old Town, just turning off the B road, signposted to Sedbergh, and I'm hoping this will take me across country and we'll end up on the Kendal to Sedbergh road eventually, and that will then lead us to climb up over onto Firbank Fell. This is rather a nice little run. Never been along here before. It's lovely colours in the bracken, which is autumnal, a bit drier than it was when we were out before. So that's rather nice in many ways, because we haven't got wet leaves to contend with. But the colours aren't quite so intense, are they, as they were then? But lovely anyway. Very bumpy, I have to say. This whole ride is rather bumpy. So hold on to your hats and your handlebars, I would say. Bit chilly when we start off. Hazy sun, which is lovely. I like hazy sun. I don't like the full intensity of blue skies with no cloud whatsoever. I find that almost impossible to ride in now. I don't know if that's because the ozone layer is depleted, or if it's my eyesight. The pupils don't operate quite as they ought to. But whatever that is, today is lovely, and more days like this, please. No rain's forecast, no wind. It's perfect riding day actually for me. So I hope you're going to enjoy this little run out and see some new lanes. Now I can reveal on this ride, at long last, I've been keeping this under my hat, so to speak, and that is that Mercia Moto, or Dave to his mates, has now got himself a Royal Enfield Hunter, a rather lovely one in grey and black with yellow trim. I must say it does look very smart, and I think his original intention was to keep this machine down in Wales, where he spends a lot of time. The distance from where he lives in the Midlands out to Barmouth is not so far, and so he's there quite regularly with his family, and he gets off on some fantastic rides. So if you love seeing wonderful scenery, and he certainly manages to find some, then do pop over to see Mercia Moto. He does some wonderful rides. These are on the Scram that he's done them on, the ones I've seen, but he also goes in the evenings. He's also got Tiger 1200, which he's recently got. He exchanged the Interceptor that he had for the Hunter, so look forward to watching the rides with the Hunter now. So good luck with that, Dave. And there we go. Where we go? Sedbergh, Killington. Right, that's us then. Now I have got a map with me in my little pocket on the riding trousers, and so occasionally I'll have a little glance at that to make sure I'm heading the right way. God, it is bumpy, isn't it? Rather a lovely little lane though, I must say. Turns its way across country. you'll notice that I've got the camera a little bit lower. This is to try and get rid of the reflections from the mirrors, bar end mirrors, which I've got on there. It might be that the lighting today is much better anyway, so it won't be quite so intrusive. Oh, another junction. What we've got to do here? Oh, it's straight on Killington. Right. Nice bit of stone wall up there. Lovely bit of bracken. The city comes, and lovely, look at that lovely slanting light across there. Oh, it's glorious. It's just so nice to be out. This is a lovely little stretch. A bit more agricultural and yeah, more suited to keeping livestock and things like that. Oh, people, first ones we've seen. Head for a stroll with their dog. Lovely dog. Oh, another junction. Right, what we're going to do here. Let's have a look. That one up there looks nice. That's Killington. Oh, that's probably Killington village, is it? Sedbergh and Kendal to the left. Well, we'll try that. The idea is to have a look at Killington Lake. Now, Killington Lake is it's a large reservoir, and it was built in the 18th century as the top up for the Lancaster Canal, and as far as I'm aware, it still keeps that topped up, and it's also used now as a recreational lake for fishing and all sorts of water sports. It should be just up here. Oh, here we are. That looks like it. Oh, M6 Sedbergh. Right. Okay. Oh, lucky place to pull in here. Left. Yeah, we'll just tuck in here and have a photograph. Always have a nice photo opportunity. There we are, there's our lovely Spitfire, and there's a lake. Got an extensive lake. And I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? You would have to cop up a huge reservoir. Huge canal. Length of canal. So this should take us to that Kendal to Sedbergh road then. And then we'll hop off that and run up over Furbank Fell. Right, yeah, here's the road junction. Right, so it's a right turn here, and a left turn here, up past that farm, and then over to Furbank Fell. Now, it was James Ainsworth Ryder who suggested that ride up this way. He wanted to hear the sound of the hunter as it declined, and so do I. And it's a lovely run up, very bumpy again. Now I'll join a bit further up and let you just listen to the sound of the hunter as it climbs. just starting to level off a bit now. Rather drier than it was when we came down. Now there's the farm. That's quite an extensive farm, isn't it? Much larger than I thought it was. Coming back the other way didn't seem it was large. That looks like it was a cattle grid once. Been tarmacked over. Wonder if this was a gated road too. A lot of these were. And some still are, of course. Now, will there be anything parked in the way? Or will there be a gate across? No, nothing parked here. And no gates. They've been pushed to one side. That's good. Oh, more climbing to do. Much more bumpy roads. Many more bumpy roads. So yeah, this will take us up to Fox's Pulpit. And George Fox, who used that piece of high ground to talk to the early Quakers. And he started the whole Quaker movement, of course. Society of Friends, it's also called. It's rather more lush meadows than that earlier part of the ride across country, isn't it? Now the Fox's Pulpit's just over on the right hand side. Just beyond this tree there's a conifer up there, just on the right hand side, and a gate and some higher ground there, which is where presumably he stood and talked to his early followers. Just through there, that's the gate. So don't get many people along this road, and it's a lovely road, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a farm road, and so this is a Monday, and I've noticed actually that early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is a good time, as long as the weather's good. To be out for a ride, because it's fairly quiet with so many people working from home now. They don't get out on the road quite so much. Weekends seem to be getting so busy, for Saturdays especially I don't care for. I did go out last Saturday, but as I say, the weather was very bright, and I was actually riding through some leafy bits, and at times the road just disappeared from view, which wasn't very pleasant, I have to say. So I shall try that again if it's very bright. We stick to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Thursday, Fridays if it's a nice day. Yes, it climbs up and down. Oh, first sight of the Howgill Fells over there. Oh, wonderful. Absolutely stunning. I think this is nicer actually coming this way. Wow, look at that. That is just magical. Whoa. Wow. I think this demands someone to stand up on the footrest here. Get an even better view. This is something you couldn't really easily do on the Meteor, but you certainly can easily do it on the Hunter. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Such a lovely road. I hadn't quite appreciated. I don't know if it's the lighting today or if it's just me, you know, just in one of those sort of prepared and to be pleased, right sort of feelings. I don't know what it is. It just, everything just seems to be right. It helps having a good bike, of course, to ride on. And as you know, I do love these hunters. It's good not to have to worry about wet leaves, I must say. Although I loved that other ride. I was a bit concerned in places that the leaves were very slippery. Not today. It's still nice and rusty, but not slippery. Certainly get fantastic views into the far distance. Oh, let's slow down here for a farmer. Just enough room to get through. Right, mate, don't worry. You've got your job to do. Lovely, just squeeze through that. Oh, it's one of those good to be alive days, isn't it? Lovely stone walls too. When you think of the weather conditions you must get up here, because it's pretty high in winter, and yet these walls are, you know, obviously very well maintained, very well built in the first place. All dry stone, absolutely astonishing. Incredible amount of work that's gone into getting them up and maintaining them too. Don't take holidays, do they? All work. So yes, this area is called the Western Dales. Strictly speaking, it's in Cumbria, but used to be the West Riding of Yorkshire. And I think people that live here still think of them as Yorkshire people. Coming up to this more major road, and on it, you can see that's the M6 down there on the left-hand side. That's access for the railway. So the railway's just there as well, but it does give you these fantastic views of the Howgills. Just run along here, and then we drop down to that railway viaduct that we've seen before. I think today with this lovely lighting, it's going to be effect of the slanting light over on the Howgills there. Very spectacular. It was lovely actually in the summer, but this I think is even better. Now there's a viaduct. Oh, I do like to see a nice viaduct, as you know. Whoa, look at the lighting on the pillars. Beautiful. I hope you're getting as much pleasure from this as I am, and I hope you can join me very shortly at the hangar, and we'll say our goodbyes. If you can't, then I'll say our goodbyes now. But thank you for joining me. But yeah, do try and make it to the hangar if you possibly can, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much for joining me for an outro as well as the intro. Hope you've enjoyed the ride. This was an idea that Aussie Biker Dude suggested to me. And I thought, well, let's give it a go. And I hope you like it. It's a little say thank you for watching the ride, and hope you join us again on another one soon. Cheers. So good. See you again soon, I hope.